I have proved things that I could say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it in there, I feel I could not be hurt. And my moment of pain, when I was 5 times in jail for a crime I didn't commit, while every other black person, whoever they was f***ing babies in the...
You won't believe what just resurfaced. New allegations are turning the music industry upside down. From shocking claims of betrayal to whispers of a sinister plan, what you're about to hear might just change everything you thought you knew about the legendary deaths of Tupac and Biggie. And let's just say, some receipts are involved. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll see why all eyes are on one of hip-hop's most powerful figures. Let's dive into this mess. Okay, so let's set the scene. The East Coast-West Coast rivalry in the 90s wasn't just about music. It was about power. And smack dab in the middle of this storm were Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls, 2 of the most iconic figures in hip-hop history. At the time, Tupac was repping Death Row Records under the infamous Suge Knight, while Biggie was the star of Bad Boy Entertainment, led by none other than Sean Diddy Combs. For years, fans have speculated about what really went down. Were Tupac and Biggie just casualties of a much larger feud, or was there something even darker at play? Well, things are heating up again, and comedian Katt just dropped some major tea that's got everyone talking. And trust me, this rabbit hole only gets deeper. Let's rewind to the beginning.
Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Tupac and Biggie weren't always at odds. In fact, they were friends. Tupac even mentored Biggie in his early days, encouraging him to stick with Diddy because of his ability to elevate careers. But things took a dark turn in 1994 when Tupac was shot during a robbery at a recording studio in New York. Tupac believed that Biggie and Diddy had something to do with the attack, and even though there wasn't any hard proof, the betrayal he felt was enough to spark one of the most infamous feuds in music history. After the shooting, Tupac didn't hold back. He dropped the diss track Hit 'Em Up, where he came for Biggie, Diddy, and basically the entire Bad Boy crew. He accused them of being fake, of orchestrating his shooting, and of trying to undermine his career. Biggie fired back with Who Shot Ya?, a track many believe was a direct response to Tupac. And from there,
he said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail.
The rivalry spiraled out of control. But here's where things start to get really messy. Just months after releasing Hit 'Em Up, Tupac was gunned down in Las Vegas in a drive-by shooting after attending a Mike Tyson fight. The details surrounding his death were murky at best, with rumors pointing fingers at everyone from Suge Knight to rival gangs. Yet, one name that's consistently been whispered behind the scenes is Diddy's. Fast forward 6 months, and Biggie was killed in a strikingly similar way. Another drive-by shooting, this time in Los Angeles. Once again, no one was officially held accountable, but whispers of conspiracy grew louder. Could these 2 murders really have been random, or was there a master plan at work? Now let's talk about Katt Williams. Recently, the comedian came forward with explosive allegations, claiming Diddy played a direct role in Tupac's death. According to Katt, this isn't just industry gossip, it's something he's personally convinced of. He even called Diddy a demon and said he's determined to expose him. In a fiery interview, Katt admitted that his admiration for Tupac is what drives him to seek justice, even if it puts him at risk. But here's where it gets even wilder. Katt's allegations echo a statement made by Keith D, a known gang affiliate who previously claimed Diddy offered him $1 million to take Tupac out.
Well, the story that has circulated was that after Tupac got killed, Puffy allegedly gave the money to Zip.
Yes.
And Zip was supposed to give the money to Keefe and them.
Yes.
But he never gave the money to him.
But thank God he never gave him the money.
In an unreleased audio clip from a documentary, Keith D allegedly admitted that he never got the full payment for the hit and hinted at Diddy's involvement. Of course, Diddy's legal team has consistently denied these accusations, but the rumors refuse to go away. And it's not just Katt Williams pointing fingers. Remember Eminem? He once hinted in a diss track that Diddy might have orchestrated both Tupac and Biggie's murders. Sure, it sounded like classic Slim Shady trolling at the time, but now, fans are starting to connect the dots. Even more unsettling, new court filings and testimonies are beginning to emerge, reigniting interest in these decades-old cases. Earlier this year, a man claiming to have insider knowledge of the murders came forward, alleging that police investigations were intentionally sabotaged by powerful figures in the music industry. And who sits at the top of that power pyramid? You guessed it, Diddy. Now let's pause for a moment and consider the psychological game here. Diddy has always portrayed himself as the ultimate mogul, a self-made king of hip-hop. But if even a fraction of these allegations are true, it paints a very different picture. A picture of a man willing to go to extreme lengths to protect his empire. And let's not forget the timing of all these revelations. Just last year, Diddy's former girlfriend Cassie filed a lawsuit accusing him of abusive behavior and threatening to expose his darkest secrets. While the case was settled privately, it added fuel to the fire, making people wonder, what else is Diddy hiding? But here's the real kicker. Despite decades of speculation, Tupac and Biggie's murders remain unsolved. How is it possible that two of the most high-profile cases in music history have yielded no concrete answers? Some argue it's because the truth is being actively suppressed. Documents are sealed, witnesses are silenced, and the narrative is carefully controlled. If what Katt Williams is saying is true, it's no wonder these cases are shrouded in mystery. So what happens next? Well, Katt Williams isn't backing down. He's promised to keep speaking out until justice is served. Fans are rallying behind him, demanding transparency and accountability. Meanwhile, Diddy continues to deny all allegations, maintaining that he had nothing to do with either murder. But as more people come forward with their stories, the pressure is mounting. Could this be the tipping point that finally uncovers the truth? Or will these cases remain forever unsolved, buried under layers of industry politics and secrecy? What do you think? Is Diddy really the mastermind behind these tragedies, or is he just an easy target for conspiracy theories? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're ready for even more jaw-dropping revelations, click here to watch my next video. It's just as messy, trust me.